What up, y'all? This is the real Rick Ross. I'm giving a shout out to Jmix, Tupac Death Row channel. Peace.
This is a Jmix exclusive.
Because I taught him some things did, like Snoop is telling the truth. Some things were like almost a mirror. Like you went into the room, listened to what I did, you came back and duplicated, and then give it to Tupac. Of course, we're gonna have a problem with that because it's like, bro, that was the beat that I just did. You know what I'm saying?
There was a story about a Prince sample that was told that Snoop popped his head
how you know that, man?
That's my
Yeah,
beat. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Hey, how you know that?
I've done my homework. I can't remember right off the top of my head who told me that.
Yeah,
story,
somebody gave you a version of the story. I like I said, I'll put it out there. I was just gonna get more specific. It was a song. Probably the girlfriend. I sampled that. I left the sample in the MPC, and I did the song with Snoop the night before, and then the next day, Tupac came in because I guess Tyrone or whoever took the sample out of the MPC and did the same rip that I did. It was the same fucking song. So the discrepancy became who did the song first. Now, who did the song first? You know what I'm saying? And, everybody knows it was, I sampled it. I left it in the MPC. It's my record. So Pac thought if we took his record, we tell him, no, y'all took my record. That's LT did that. You know what I mean? The song was called Head Doctor.
The way I was told it, and just for your own personal reference, is that they were just making the beat and Snoop came in, and they kind of tried to paint it like it was some kind of jealousy thing. But the way that you're explaining to me, actually, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
Here's the thing. Like I said, how could it be jealousy when we working and we rocking? And like I said, at this particular time, I'm doing everything. Like, these cats, like, this is the beauty about what Pac did. Pac would give anybody a shot. You see what I'm saying? So when Snoop speaks about the working relationship at the time, like, he didn't play the whole thing. He was like, at the time of the whole scenario, the working relationship hadn't started. Like, our working relationship started, like I said, was with the Boom, 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 Out the Moon song. And then from that, it carried on to, yeah, you in the studio all the time, L. Give me this, give me that. Because he didn't want to step on Snoop's toes by me being from the Dog Pound and him having his clique. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't really know. He had to come into Death Row, and he had to feel everybody and what their situations was and what their relationships were with everybody. So Tupac was very respectful. So before he would ask me for a joint like that, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to make sure that it was going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't never a jealousy thing. It was just a simple fact where people were coming into the studio, Studio B, listening to what we were making at that particular time, then going back into the whack room and recreating what they just heard. And I allowed it because, when Snoop said my little homie, Tyrone is older than me, so he ain't my little homie. But as a producer, he knows I taught him. So he would go back and recreate. I didn't have a problem with that because he's learning. Everybody, people did the same thing for me at Death Row, so we were just sharing. I was just open-hearted with it. It didn't become a problem until now you took the same sample because it's on the, when you say, hey, come on, let me get the snare, let me get this kick. Okay, here's the disc, here's some sounds. Because he didn't know how to make sounds and stuff, because like back in the day, we had to go sample this snare, truncate this. Like I would use Pepsi cans as snares, click bottles together for other rhythmic instruments. We had to actually make our libraries. You know what I'm saying? So, I made sounds for the whole studio. So he said, let me get some sounds so I can make something up. Okay, here's a disc. He's a friend of mine. I'll teach him how to produce. Here's a disc. On that disc was the sample. The sample was on that disc that I had just flipped. So he used the sample as a sound, and then the beat was the same song as the song that Tupac heard. He was like, oh, that's dope, because it's the sample. But he never told him LT just did this in the other room. So there was no jealousy. It's just like, hey, man, that's our record. Stop doing that shit. So Snoop was hot, and Snoop spoke up on it, and it was real small situation. It wasn't nothing big. It was just, people keep coming here stealing our sounds, you know what I'm saying? And you can't do that, you know what I'm saying? And that was, at the time, that was just a rule that everybody had to learn. Don't make the same fucking beat.
This is a Jmix exclusive.
What up, shut up?